Okay, I think I'm on. Thank you so much, everybody, for your patience. Do have the unfortunate to report that we did lose a run during this time slot, and we apologize for those looking forward to Siphon Filter, but I'm here for you all today to present a couple of Capcom arcade titles that I learned in the last year or so. For those unfamiliar, I'm LRock617. I'm a staff member here at RGL. Here we have Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, which I know has been running the past for Retrothon on the console version as a speedrun. Not by yours truly, mind you. I only learned the 1cc 2 months ago, and it's a pretty volatile run, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of randomness, both in enemy behavior and tower positioning. Like, there are some opponents that if you get them late enough in a tower, you're gonna have an even harder time beating them. So what I've done today is I've given myself a 20-minute estimate to basically try to beat the game. If I 1cc it, great. If not, I'll give it till about the 20-minute mark, and then we'll just move on. But I can only play so well, and I am going to give you all some tips on what to do your best to try to get through this yourself if you'd like to try that one day. But I can't guarantee anything. As I mentioned, this game is incredibly random, and there are some instances where even if I play perfectly correctly, there's really just not going to be much I can do. So, go ahead and pop our, well, on the window first. Pop our credit in. One thing to note, the strats I'm about to show do not work on the US version. I'm playing the European ROM. They should work pretty well on the Japanese version, I believe. There's only 2 characters that matter for who we're playing. Donovan's really good and Ken's even better, so we're gonna pick Ken. For the record, I do not play this game competitively. So the first thing I do, if I get a double color gem piece, I'm going to put it there in column 5. From here, I'm going to continually try to stack everything I can on the left. I gotta move this. You don't want to break anything, so I'm moving that green one down there. This is the kind of stuff you gotta pay attention to. First 2 stages are pretty easy. The AI really doesn't do much. For a situation like this, what I do is something like that. And yeah, Ken's gonna look really sad, and that's normal. This is what we have to put up with. I gotta put this here now. Okay, so here we have the gem. We're gonna do what's called the diamond glitch. We're gonna do this a little bit slowly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower it in. It's gonna land right in this yellow. I'm either gonna swap it. It hits red. And while that doesn't look like much, that's actually a built-in glitch to the game that is important for competitive play. Normally, when you use a diamond to break a specific color, it does half the damage of what breakage would normally do. But if you do the diamond glitch, it does full damage, which is incredibly powerful. Can't stress that enough. Like, we got to hit Morgan with something like 6 throws off of breaking, what, 8 gems? Like, it's completely busted. It's something you want to learn. It's not hard to do, but you do have to learn it. From here, it's just break as much as we can, as fast as we can. Not great there, but this should work. Some good change there. Yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm actually really happy to get Morgan out of the way. Morgan in, like, the middle of the tower is really obnoxious. I do not like having to fight her. Same goes for soccer, actually. Alright, business same as usual. I've also, to note about the diamond glitch, you can only do the glitch if you wedge the diamond in between 2 columns. So, like, you can't place it on, like, a flat surface and expect it to work because it's not going to. Right now, I'm just looking to make sure I can get a double color. Here we go. We'll put that there. Yeah, this is a little annoying, but this is fine. Put this there. It's fine. I know soccer's theme is a meme. I hate it, so do with that what you wish. That's unfortunate. I missed it. Yeah, I missed it again. Wow, okay, so that's being difficult for some reason. Okay, this is fine. We should have this. We're gonna do diamond glitch again. Do it a little bit slow. Let it come up here. You don't have to do it that slow, but I'm a little bit worried about my execution, so I just do what I can. That's gonna do some good. Yes, I hate it. Yes, I'm humming it. Do something about it. It's a very infectious song, even though I don't like it. She can still come back from this. Don't kid yourselves. Even though she's not doing well, she's not out of it. This double yellow will help out, though. Yeah, that almost really sucked. Drop that there. She's putting up a fight for stage 2. I'll give her that. Put this over there. Yeah, I got some work to do. They're fighting back, and I don't love that. Let's put this here. Not great for red, but not much I can do about that. So at this point, I'm just trying to make sure I can break whatever I can. Do a chain. That might help. Apparently not enough. Okay, so I can technically do diamond glitch here, it's just not gonna do much, because all it does is green. I probably should have just broken. That's a mistake. I hope I don't get too punished for it. But I might. Put that there. There. Those will break later. On with this. Yeah, that's fine. Put it there. Actually, I should have dropped it one down, but okay. Very surprised she's being this scrappy for stage 2. She's about to hit me with a diamond, so now it's gonna get even worse. Yeah, this is the RNG of this game. Oh, no, I meant to put that in the center. Shoot. That's unfortunate. I might be dead. Yeah. That's the RNG of this game. Losing on stage 2 is fun. They fought back with everything they had. That's not normal for stage 2. I did make some small mistakes there at the end, but the early bout of it was pretty rough. Not getting a double color block for like 12 pieces was very unlucky. Never really recovered past that. I don't want that. We'll try from here though. It can't be 1cc anymore, but it's what it is. RNG is what it is. Put that there. I actually need to put this here. Nope. Yeah, and that green, I think I should have just broken it, but I didn't. Oops. Missed the glitch, so it's not gonna do as much damage. A little rusty, you see. I first learned this 2 months ago, and I've only done it one more time since, and that was best of 3. That's a good chain, though. That'll help a lot. Whether or not it helps enough is what matters. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they just get to the edge of the cliff and they play correctly. There's not really a lot you can do. From here, we'll just go business as usual. Shinko is also kind of annoying mid tower, but by mid I mean like the 5, 6, 7 range. The one character I never want to see like at the very, very, very end is Donovan. He's by far the unluckiest. Although my 1cc did have a stage 7 or 8 Donovan, so it's not impossible. It's just highly unlikely. He's just a really difficult AI opponent. That's that fine there. That there. Regardless of what happened against Sakura, this is still a good strat, and I definitely recommend it. Don't want that. That there. Okay, so we got the diamond. We go a little slow with this. So the trick with the diamond glitch is you want to make sure it hits the ground first before switching it. And then it just switches vertical because it's stuck between a column. The blue breaker gem is stuck in there and wants to be free. Unlucky, but okay. That'll break a little bit. It's not looking great, though. Putting up a fight, though. Is that gonna drop down? Okay, okay. That's a good chain. Should help quite a bit. That there. That's gonna hurt. I'm probably dead, yeah. Like I said, sometimes they play correctly. This is pretty bad even for, like, traditional default stuff. Oh well, y'all get to see a show, and I guess that's the important part. My guess is that since they got really bad luck early on, they're just going to continue that, so this probably going to be pulled before the 20-minute mark, I can imagine. Do that there. We should be able to break yellow with a diamond. Got that. Really could have used a green break there. But unfortunately I don't make the rules. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. That. This will break a little bit, but probably not enough. Well, it saved me from getting hit, so that's good. Or I could put that over there. And we're gonna hit a bit of a slump here. On the plus side, I love Shinko's theme, so hearing it again, not a bad thing. Yeah, this is gonna be unfortunate. He's fighting real hard. They're also giving me doubles when I definitely don't need them. I don't love that. So I'm gonna put that there. Just to get rid of some of this. Hopefully I'll get a chain out of it and be able to do some real work. There we go. I got lucky there, like she got lucky in the last one. We take those. So the gameplay progression of this is kind of strange. Both players get the same pieces all the time. That never changes. Like, both players will always get the same pieces. This is a consistent mechanic within the game. But how fast they play determines, like, you know, how the sequences line up and, you know, all that important stuff. So while it can be important to play fast, it's better to just be consistent. I did not want that to break, so that's unlucky. You don't really want anything breaking before the diamond glitch happens. Definitely not what you want. Probably should put that up there, but this is okay, I think. That down there. That's just unlucky. There wasn't much I could do with that. Oop, missed the glitch, but I think breaking yellow there is probably better. We'll see. If I lose, it was because of that. That's a good chain. Drop this there. Ken's honestly a tough opponent, so I'm gonna be a little bit worried at all times. Like, I would not be surprised at all to lose this. He has a really strong pattern. It's the same reason we use him. Like, his pattern's really, really good. And if he's able to do a comeback, we're probably just dead. Especially if it's like a big comeback. I'm not trying to wait for anything here. Just get rid of this, do this. We're about to get hit, so there's that. Not the worst thing ever, but I'm not in good shape either. Oh yeah, now we're in definite trouble. Let's see. Gotta pay attention here. That yellow one's also in a bad spot. Let's go ahead and drop it on red. Good chain. I'll take that. This blue should help. I'm mostly mid on Ken's alpha theme. It's like fine, but man, that's game. Yeah, I couldn't beat that. So with all that happening, this is probably gonna be the last one I do. Like, I'll probably just move on to the next game, win, lose, or draw, 'cause at least I feel a little bit more comfortable with that one. Yeah, this was just a bad seed to roll. From stage 2 on, it's just all the comeback factors, and that, in competitive play, that actually is a big thing for this game. Big comebacks are the best thing you can do, which is why Diamond Glitch is so important, because they provide the biggest swings. Like Texas Hold'em in video game form. I don't want that. Yeah, that was one of those cases where like a lot of little mistakes just added up. I missed Diamond Glitch, some misplaced blocks happened, and it didn't work out in my favor, which it happens. Sometimes you have to play perfectly, and sometimes you play perfectly and it doesn't matter. That's unfortunate. I pressed the button, it was too late, it already locked it in. So yeah, we got a big hit there, but it's probably gonna end up killing me. Because Ken's a difficult opponent, and I played that poorly. Oh, he played like trash, okay. We'll do one more. These intermissions are cute at least. Dan's always appreciated. Of note, according to the best player of this game that I'll ever meet in my entire life, Dan is not the worst character in this game. Whether you want to believe that or not, I believe him. According to that person, Chun-Li is the worst character. Dan has a consistent one-color pattern, but apparently that's not bad enough to be the worst. Because even though having all red gems is clearly underpowered, it can still be broken by a single diamond. It's a pretty strong asset to have. Oh, I did not want to put that there. That was poor. Oh well, I said this is the last round anyway. That's fine. No, I want that there. Work some blocks. I'm gonna wait, get this one a little bit slower. I like to try to do Diamond Glitch quickly, but it's... Sometimes you go too fast and it's bad, sometimes you go too fast and it's good. Still with an estimate. One more. Guess we'll see how bad Shun is, right? Also, I love this stage because of the Sun pixel art in the background. Those are the keen eye that see that. Big fan of that. Gimme. No. Okay, color's good. I had to make sure that wasn't inverted. That's really unlucky. And I messed it up. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, I had to put something here. That was a big misplay on my part. Maybe we can salvage, though? There. A fairly sizable hit there. Good chain. Of note, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the timer there. Actually, did not mean to pause it, but I thought my spacebar was set to that. One thing to note in the future, however you decide to play this game, filling column 4 specifically, that's where you want to be if you're trying to finish off your opponent. I didn't mention that before. So like, as long as column 4 is filled to the top, it doesn't matter what the other columns are doing, because the next piece always spawns in column 4, so if it can't spawn, the game is over. Just a cool little piece of information to pass along. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get the next game loaded, and y'all stay tuned.